Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we're going to be trying out a couple new decks for Explorer. We've been just testing out Post Winota Ban for best of one. What's kind of the go-to deck. Some mono red on the ladder. We ran into some angels, mono blue, some Rakdos variants, and I wanted to give a shot to Jeskai Fires. So this is a transmognify deck that's looking to create tokens with stuff like Birth of Melides, Fable the Mirror Breaker, Wandering Emperor, Shark Typhoon, and then cheat into play Agent of Treachery. From there, with the Reflections of Kiki, you can copy Agent of Treacheries and kind of win that way. Kind of a bullshit combo deck, but you got removal in there, you got sweepers. Let's give it a shot. Nice high-level deck tech. Make token, get agent, steal opponent's things, hope opponent doesn't have counterspell. GG's. So we've tried out a couple different decks, tried a couple mono red decks today, tried out a mono white Karn deck. Just kind of going through like the non-established deck. I want to see if any of these like random or like below tier decks were doing well. Spirits is something that can probably do some work. Opponent's also on Yorion. I think we keep this. Could be elementals. Could just be blue-white control, which is really frustrating because it's our worst matchup for sure. And I've played probably now 12 to 15 games up to this point and haven't run into a single copy of blue-white control. And now that we're on a deck that doesn't want to deal with counter spells, doing this now, they could have veto. Getting Jawari'd sucks. This is literally the worst matchup we could play. The entire sideboard's built to try to play around this. And the fact we have all this removal in hand. If they drop to Fairy here, I'm just gonna concede. Okay, that's not bad. They could have March, they could have a whole bunch of stuff here. The fact that they so like... the thing is, this telegraphs that we're on fires for the most part. We'll just get a red source here. Shark Typhoon could be an option at instant speed.
Stop that now.
Guards, to me.
Make a 3/3 here. They could also just like farewell the board. See, if they have the answer for this, I'm going to concede. Just go on to the next one. You got it. You have something. No point of playing this out. The main board of our deck's to stay alive. Control's always, like especially permission-based control, they have to ferry out. Agent doesn't really do much there. They're going to have counter spells. At that point, they're drawing 2 cards a turn. They're basically unlimited mana. Just move on to the next one. And this is how Shuffler's the Matchmaker's rigged. When I'm on mono red, never run into these counterspell decks. When I'm on a deck that hates counterspells, just mono red. Give this a shot. We have a manually tapping mono. So like now we run into this where that other hand was good. Just gonna do this now. If they have BTE, kind of sucks, but that's a card advantage. Play Ketria try on this turn. Just try to curve Narset as a distraction. No play there is actually really good for us. Could just be Stomp, but kind of fine with them just stomping there. Missed the land drop. Going face.
I train every day. Keep an open mind.
That's kind of cool. Because it forces them to have the mana up. So they're inclined here to cast a creature. They cast the creature, I have Wandering Emperor. I can just Wandering Emperor at instant speed, make a token. I can steal their land, I can steal their creature. This is a probably likely burn heavier version.
Meditate and prepare.
I'll take fires. So I can fires. I think we just passed the turn here. I want to exile the Soulscar Mage. It was likely they had some sort of burn spell. The fact they're doing that now is actually pretty good. Kind of annoying.
I still have much to learn.
I'm home.
So I want to gain the life here.
This is what you get for hurting my...
Also have Rip Apart, which is nice. So I can Teferi. Oh, I can...
Back to wandering. We must protect the people.
Steal their land here. I think I'm going to do this in case I want to cycle. Or just play this tapped. This gives me a blocker for this turn. Also means that... Okay, so their mana base is pretty painful here. That let me have the line. Okay, so it's Teferi here. Let's draw a card.
Know what must be done. You know what? I'm not done.
That's really good. So I can't do both, and I think I need the token. Or actually, I can do both. Because I will get the untap, so let me see what I get off this. And then just try to stay alive a couple turns. If they just attack into Tef, we take it anyways. Okay, they're gonna try to burn us. Just want to try to find a Wandering Emperor. It's actually pretty good. Need to try to either steal all their lands that's like my way out of this game. So I want to try to find Wandering Emperor. And I need to gain the 2 life off this. Hey, Portable Hull's actually really good. No! I needed to... I thought I didn't play a spell. Ah! Screwed that up. I screwed that up. And now I'm gonna die. Don't have shock?
Hold that thought.
Just cast your Agent of Treachery. Steal their land. Flawless victory. I'm the burn player now with runes. Got him. Whew. I almost punted that away. Agent is a fair interactive magic card. So if we can dodge... Like, we have enough removal for these aggro decks. Especially because that's the burn heavier version. Which is a bit tougher, because the thing is they don't need to worry about attacking. They can just go face, they can also interact on the stack. I think we're okay here. Omen. We do need another white source, but Omen should hopefully get us there. Thoughtseize. Okay, there's our other white source. Could be Deadly Dispute. Yep. Okay, so they didn't have Parhelion. It's actually an interesting line because it gives me a chance to interact with them. Shark Typhoon here is not terrible. They do have a way to enable Revolt. If we were on the play, we could have actually Wandering Empered the Greasefang, but they still would have got the attack in. I think I'm just going to do this to be safe.
This fight, but I'm going to end it.
Definitely looks like a fatal push or some sort of interaction.
My judgment is
I can make a token next turn.
I'm never done for good. Let your blade do the talking.
Do you have it? Alright, well, we're both top decking. I think going for that turn was probably worth it. Us sitting back, we don't have really instant speedways. And I think this might just be a bad deck into best of one to this Greasefang combo. The fact they had Lightning Axe and Fatal Push, it was correct there to hit them with that. We can do this into Glacial. We have Fires and Transmognify, so have the combo. Could be Bant Flash or something. No. Well, you are most definitely dying. No! I screwed that up. I thought we had a white source. This mana base. I thought this was the Jeskai Triumph. It's fine. They'll have a harder time killing the 4. They could be on Bone Crusher Giant. This would give me... Like if they just go Omnath here, I steal their Omnath. Cool. It's my Omnath. I'll take that. Yoink. Next turn I could blink. So they're like a ramp pile, probably Genesis Ultimatum. See what they play out. I'm gonna decide if I want to blink this turn or blink next turn. And foretell, which is very interesting. What can their foretell be? They could Genesis Ultimatum next turn, so I think I do want to take them off the land. So let me start with this. Actually, don't think we want either of those. Teferi's nice. Actually, doesn't. I don't recall with Fires if I blink it with Yorian. If it comes back to my hand. So we'll just do this. I should have put an untapped land. I'm going to steal one of theirs, so take that Triome. Ottawa is actually not bad here. I want to do this to keep him off Genesis. They technically could still do it with an untapped land. Ugin off this gets me, so maybe it was right to take Lotus Cobra, but largely I think we are getting hit anyways. No Ugin, no Ugin, no Ugin, no Ugin. Okay, they got lots of mana. But none of those are Ugin. Thing is, Ugin can't get rid of Agent without killing itself. The foretell might be Alrin's Epiphany. We could be dead if they're on the Terror of the Peaks. Okay, so they did hit Ugin. They do have all runs in their deck, so we need to be mindful of that. See what they decide to do with Mr. Eugene here. They could get to 4 mana. 5 mana. Thankfully it's not Fabled Passage, otherwise I would have been able to cast an Alrin's Epiphany. We are just hoping they didn't hit Ugin. They could decide just to take Agent here. No. They'll play Retreat. Problem is they could just Genesis Ultimatum here again.
No time for a break.
Depopulate's actually great. So we're gonna go extra turn here. Tef might have to die, but the fact they can't go Genesis here is good. They might be trying to set up like a combo kill. Okay, so they're out of lands in hand. They got a ton of lands. So our plan here is just to stay alive. Wow, they are just disregarding Teferi. We've already seen 2 all-runs out of them, so... I think that's fine. Oh, they have an extra turn. Shit. Oh, they just took all the turns. Give this one more. The fact our combo doesn't combo to win in the time, like if you look at Greasefang, you're basically winning. Ours, we steal a couple things, but you kind of don't do much. The fact you're dead to control also is not the best. I think we try this. We'll take a Fires. Oh, we can start stealing their stuff. This could be vampires. Okay, so this is Mono Black Devotion. So I can't blink this turn. Can do that for next turn, so... I think we just keep doing this. Okay, so how do we want to proceed here? I think if I start taking gifted Aetherborns, it's actually pretty good. This might be better. No, it's probably Aetherborn. Peer into the Abyss is 7 mana, so I can steal one of these. I can also just start stealing lands off them. Try to get them that way. Yeah, because I can also kick whatchamacallit, the other Skyclave Shade or whatever it's called. So here,
I'm home.
probably making a samurai or just gaining life. Probably making a samurai with this one.
We must protect the people.
Because then I can hard cast Shark next turn.
I'll be back.
I'll take that.
I'm not overconfident.
Most of their combos reliant on them having 6 to 7 mana. Next turn I can also just take another land. You got me. You exiled my stuff. Oh, so we are definitely not Valakut's Awakening.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Hardcast Shark. Hardcast Agent. I'll take that. Oh no! We take a lot of damage from this. Okay, we almost killed ourselves there. Alright. So you saw kind of the good, the bad, what it can do. Just another deck kind of wrapping it up. In any case, thanks for watching everyone. Hope you have a great one and stay safe out there.